I need your advice on telling apart Braxton Hicks versus labor contractions. We were at the hospital at 2 a.m. when they told us to go home.
So consider it a literal practice run.
How do I tell the two types of contractions apart?
If the contractions are random, such as 1 followed by 15 minutes followed by an hour of nothing and then 2 in 10 minutes, it is a practice contraction.
The practice contractions are getting closer together.
If the contractions are following intervals like 1 every 15 minutes down to 1 every 10 minutes, it is probably the real thing. If you mean 2 hit at 4 a.m. followed by 1 at 5 a.m., go back to sleep.
These Braxton Hicks contractions are strong. I'm afraid my water might break.
If the contractions are getting stronger and more intense, as well as occurring every few minutes, start packing and tell the doctor. If your water breaks, get to the hospital.
What if it is a practice contraction after all?
The amniotic sac protects the baby, so if your water breaks, you need to get to the hospital even if the contractions stop. Otherwise, you're at risk for nasty infections.
Duly noted.
I know that when the baby's head has descended into the pelvis, it feels like the kid is going to fall out or you're going to pop any minute. However, if you start pooping up a storm, you're probably in labor.
I know a bout of diarrhea can cause stomach pain so bad you think you're in labor.
If the body is pushing hard to push the kid out, you'll probably empty your colon in the process.
And here I was afraid I'd poop on the doctor.
First of all, a few flecks of poop while you're pushing out a kid is no big deal, because they're covered in blood and other stuff getting the kid. Second of all, get over it, because you're about to deal with blood and multicolored baby poop. If you're having real contractions, you'll know that the next one is 5 minutes from now unless it arrives in 4.5 minutes. Braxton Hicks contractions are not that regular.
Unless my body is just practicing.
Practice contractions will ease if you lay down and put your feet up, whereas walking a lot speeds it up.
At least that is a good excuse to put my feet up until I have the kid anyway.
You'll need it, because you're about to only sleep when the baby sleeps for the next few months.